Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to North Central Technical College's May 2026 graduation ceremony. At this time, please take a moment to locate your nearest emergency exit. Please also be sure to silence your cell phones and refrain from approaching the stage during the ceremony. NTC faculty and staff will be available after today's ceremony to assist with photos and connect with graduates. When the ceremony concludes, please stay seated until all of the graduates have left the field house. Now I ask that all NTC faculty stand and welcome the class of 2026. Thank you.
Please be seated. Good morning. My name is Dr. Jeannie Warden, President of North Central Technical College. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the college and our faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our May 2026 graduation. To our graduates, congratulations, you did it. I'm so happy we're able to come together today in celebration of your accomplishments. We are very proud of you. Some of your greatest advocates are members of our NTC Board of Trustees. Board members represent NTC's entire geographic area, ensuring the entire district has input. These individuals of distinction serve in a variety of roles within their organizations and represent different industries including business, education, healthcare, manufacturing, public safety, and woods. Board members give of their time and talents by volunteering countless hours to provide guidance and to help set the direction of the college, supporting our staff and learners. I would like each board member present this morning to stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Troy Brown, Sherry Bunton, Renee Krings, Charlie Paulson, and Paul Prue. I would also like to extend our appreciation to board members unable to be with us today, Dr. Nate Lehman, Heather Renzelman, and Rainer Shooter. Please join me again in thanking our Board of Trustees. I'd also like to extend my appreciation to the entire faculty and staff of North Central Technical College. They are responsible for moving the college forward and are key to our operation and success. Most importantly, they create a positive learning environment for our students. Will the faculty and staff of NTC in attendance today please stand and be recognized? Thank you. While today signals an ending, it also provides a new beginning. As students, you have undoubtedly made our campus community better, and now it's your turn to make the world better. Whether you're entering the workforce or transferring to one of our four-year partners or both, I want to encourage you to tell your NTC story, writing your next chapter as you forge your own path. Whatever you do, we know you'll be great. Today, we are proud to share the story of our graduates and their success. 795 students will have completed their program and certificate requirements between January and August of this year and will receive their degree. Of those students graduating, 325 are here today at the ceremony. 59% of this morning's participating program graduates are wearing gold cords, signifying a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Would students wearing a gold cord please stand and be congratulated? Thank you. NTC is affiliated with Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for two-year colleges. Those students who have earned a 3.5 GPA and have earned 12 credits towards a degree are invited to join. Our chapter has been consistently recognized as a reflection of the organization's hallmarks of scholarship, leadership, fellowship, and service. Those students who have chosen to be active in NTC's chapter of Phi Theta Kappa have earned the gold stole with the insignia of the organization. Would those inductees graduating this morning and wearing the gold stole please rise? This is a tremendous accomplishment and deserves a round of applause. Thank you. Be seated. Today is Armed Forces Day, and I'd like to take a moment to extend my appreciation to all United States Armed Forces veterans for their service to our country. Graduates who have served our country are wearing red, white, and blue cords. Would those students please stand and be recognized? Stay standing. Would all veterans here today please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your service. It is now my privilege to introduce the student speaker for our commencement ceremony this morning, Ashley All. As you will hear, Ashley has had a truly amazing pathway to the stage today, and her journey at NTC actually started 12 years ago and spanned multiple programs. And until she found her fit in our sign language interpreter education program. Today, she graduates with honors and is a shining example that it's never too late to discover your purpose, what you're passionate about. Will Ashley please come forward and deliver the student address?
Thank you, Dr. Warden, and good morning, everyone. Before I begin, I just want to share that I am a hearing student, but I will be signing my speech in American Sign Language, and an interpreter will be voicing for me.
This is something that means a lot to me because it represents my journey and my profession that I am so proud to be entering. It is such an honor to stand here today and speak on behalf of the class of 2026. I want to start by recognizing everyone in the room, graduates, faculty, staff, and the family and friends that supported us along the way. Today isn't just about earning a degree. It's about everything it took to get here. For me, this journey didn't start 2 years ago. It started much earlier, right here at NTC. I actually attended NTC during my junior and senior years of high school through the Alternative High School program in Medford. Growing up, school was not easy for me. I missed a lot due to being sick. I struggled to focus, and I never really felt like I fit in. Deep down, I knew I wanted something more for myself. Coming to NTC changed that. I had the best teacher, Kelly Keene, who truly believed in me before I even believed in myself. She pushed me, supported me, and reminded me of my potential. Even years later, she is still someone I can count on. She has been my #1 reference on numerous job applications, more than I can count. She provided great feedback every time. And that kind of support really stays with you. It matters more than you realize at the time. After high school, life moved quickly. I became a mom to 2 amazing boys. While staying home with them, I decided to start college. At first, I explored the medical field. I became a phlebotomist and then pursued medical laboratory work and later became a medical assistant. All of those were at NTC. Each step taught me something, but none of them felt like the real thing. Eventually, I stepped away to focus on my family, not knowing the next chapter of my life was about to begin in a way I never expected. That's when I met my friend, Helena. Meeting Helena changed everything for me. Before her, I had never had a personal connection with a deaf person. Throughout our friendship, I was introduced to a whole new language, a whole new culture, and a whole new perspective. It sparked something in me that I couldn't ignore. I started learning sign language so I could communicate better with her. That decision led me right back here to NTC. I took a short class at NTC during the summer. It was to learn basic sign language and better communicate with her. Soon after, I was given an opportunity to work in a school for a deaf student as a communication facilitator. What started as something temporary quickly became something I fell in love with. I realized this wasn't just a job, this was my purpose. When I was offered the chance to come back to the school to become a licensed interpreter, I didn't hesitate. I said yes and gave it everything I had. And when I say everything, I truly mean everything. I joined the Sign Language Interpreting and Education program. This program is unique. It runs on a 2-year rotation, starting every even-numbered year in September and continuing straight through to completion. If you fall behind or don't pass a core course, you must wait another 2 years to continue, which can delay graduation. I have a job waiting for me just 4 months after graduation, in September of 2026, so there was a lot riding on that timeline. At times, the pressure felt overwhelming. During this program, I have been a full-time student, a mom of 2 young kids, working, serving as president for our iSign Club, going through practicum, now graduation, and even becoming a gestational surrogate. So yes, I am pregnant. There were moments when I felt stretched thin and questioned if I could keep going, but I didn't do it alone. I had incredible instructors like Vicki and Chanel who challenged and believed in me. I had mentors who helped me grow, not just in skill, but in also understanding. Thank you, Wong and Wendy. I also had classmates who reminded me that we were all in this together. Even on the hardest days. I know we're a small group, but we push through together with everything that we didn't know we had. And outside of school, I had my family. My mom stepped in without hesitation whenever I needed help, even to the point of moving in with us for 2 months to help take care of our kids while I was gone for practicum. And my fiance, Justin. He has been my constant through every stage of this journey. Every change, every challenge, every goal. He has supported not just me, but the life we are building together, even when that meant making sacrifices along the way. I do promise this is my last graduation because, well, I finally found what I was looking for. Because of all of that support, I stand here today. About to turn 29, earning my 4th degree from NTC. And for the first time, I'm truly confident that I'm found where I'm meant to be. Along the way, I also made the president's list, something I never would have imagined for myself years ago. I want to share something simple that helped me get through even the hardest days of this journey. This is a mindset shift I learned that completely changed how I view challenges and successes. I want all of you to take a moment and look around the room. I want you to quietly count how many green things you can see. You ready? Go ahead. Now, without looking again, how many red things did you notice? Probably not many. And that's the point. What you focus on is what you see. If you focus on the positive, you will see the positive, and the negative doesn't seem to be as bad. For the past 2 years, I chose to focus on the green, the good, the progress, the opportunities. The difficult moments were still there, but they didn't define my experience. And that shift in my mindset changed everything for me. So, to my fellow graduates, whatever comes next for you, please remember that. You will face challenges. You may question your path. You may even find yourself starting over several times. And that's okay. NTC will always be here for you, just like it was for me. Whether it takes 1 try or 4, whether you're 20 years old or 50, your path is yours, and it's never too late to find your own and where you belong. Before I finish, I want to introduce someone very important to my journey, my friend, Helena Kangas. She is the reason I discovered this path. I truly would not be standing here today without her. I am so grateful that you all will get the chance to hear from her as well. Thank you all for listening to my story. Thank you to everyone who supported me along the way. Thank you to my teacher, Chanel, for suggesting me as the student speaker this semester. It means a lot to me to know that you saw something in me worth sharing today.
Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Thank you for those words of reflection and congratulations on your achievement. In her remarks, Ashley thanked a number of people in her life that helped her on her journey. You've all had people like this in your lives as well, whether they were your parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, spouses, children, relatives, friends, or even NTC staff members. They have played a critical role in providing counsel, friendship, support, and encouragement during your years of study. I remember watching my own children earn their degrees at NTC and the sense of pride I felt watching them graduate. Graduates, please stand, turn around, and applaud your family and friends and others that have supported you that are here today. You can be seated, thank you. A chance connection via a Facebook Marketplace ad connected Ashley and Hanali Kangas. Hanali is a member of the deaf community, and that encounter sparked Ashley's passion for interpreting and created a deep friendship between the two women. The sense of pride reflected in her remarks convey just how deep their connection has become and what an important mentor Hanali is for Ashley. Please help me welcome Hanali.
Good morning. My name is Helena Kangas. First, I'd like to say how honored and grateful I am to stand here today as a support speaker for Ashley All. Being part of such an important moment to celebrate my best friend Ashley and her journey at NTC, along with all of you graduating, is truly special. When she first told me that she was selected to give the graduation speech as the student speaker, I was so excited for her. But when she told me that she had chosen me to give the speech in her honor, that meant even more to me. Ashley, I'm so proud of you. I remember when Ashley first started college. She was on a path towards becoming a phlebotomist. Like many people, she thought that she had everything figured out. But over time, she realized that wasn't where her heart truly was. I remember how hard that was for you, questioning everything and not knowing what the next step would look like. But instead of giving up, you chose to keep going and figure it out. And that takes courage. Instead of staying on a path that didn't feel right, she made the decision to start over and pursue something that she truly loves. That choice wasn't easy, but it showed her strength, her self-awareness, and her willingness to follow her passion. Along the way, the deaf community became such an important part of her journey. It gave her a place to grow, to connect, and to truly find where she belongs. Through those experiences, she didn't just learn. She grew into someone who wants to make a difference and support others in meaningful ways. And that is something that's really powerful. Not only did you find your place, but you also became someone others can look up to. Someone who brings people together, and someone who makes other people feel seen and supported. And I am so proud that I got to be a part of that moment in your life. Watching your journey, I've seen how big your heart truly is. Not just for yourself, but for your friends, your family, and the community around you. You care deeply about others, including both deaf and hard of hearing and hearing people. And your passion for helping people is something that just truly stands out. You don't talk about making a difference. You live it every day. No matter what challenges come your way, you keep going. You continue to grow, to give, and to follow your passion. And because of that, you have become the person you are today. Strong, compassionate, and inspiring. I've seen the way that you show up for people, whether it's offering support, encouragement, or simply being there when someone needs you. You give your time and your energy with your whole heart. That's not something everyone has, and it's something that makes you truly special. To the graduating class, this moment belongs to you as well. Each of you has your own story. You have different challenges, different paths, but you have one thing in common. You didn't give up. And that matters. Because life after this will bring new challenges, new goals, and maybe some uncertainty. But what today proves is that you are capable of getting through hard things. You've already done it. And that's something no one can take away from you. So as you move forward, remember this moment. Remember your strength. Carry that confidence with you into whatever comes next. Ashley, you've made such a positive impact on the people around you, including me. Your strength, your kindness, and your determination do not go unnoticed. I hope you know that even if I couldn't always be there the way I wanted, I have always been cheering you on. And I am so grateful I've been able to be a part of your journey. I also hope you know how proud I am of you, not just for choosing NTC and for earning your degree, but for the person that you have become. I have had the chance to watch you grow, and I'm so grateful I got to witness that journey. You have shown heart in everything that you do. The way that you care for others. The way that you keep going even when things are hard. That makes you who you are. And honestly, that's something really special. You've earned this. Every late night, every challenge, and every moment of doubt. You pushed through it all and made it here today. I know this is only the beginning for you. And I truly can't wait to see where life takes you next. So today, take a moment to really feel this. Be proud of yourself and celebrate how far you've come. Congratulations, Ashley. And congratulations to the entire graduating class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Helena. Thank you for sharing your story and the profound impact your relationship with Ashley has had in your life, and for your message of support for our graduates. Good morning, everyone. My name is Emily Stuckenbrock, and I am the Provost and Vice President for Learning. At this time, I would like to ask our faculty to please stand. Faculty, thank you for the extraordinary work you do in service to our students, our institution, and the professions you represent. The role of faculty is both unique and profoundly consequential. You are not only teachers, you are mentors, experts, and stewards of your disciplines, entrusted with preparing the next generation to carry forward the knowledge, skills, and values of your field. At NTC, we recognize the faculty role through three essential dimensions: teaching excellence, professional development, and service. Through teaching excellence, you cultivate learning with intention, rigor, and care. Through professional development, you continue to refine your craft, deepen your expertise, and model the habits of lifelong learning we hope to inspire in our students. Through service, you strengthen the college, contribute to your profession, and the broader communities we are privileged to serve. And most importantly, I know you do this work with passion. You invest not only in the content and the curriculum, but in people. You help students see the possibilities in themselves, persist through challenge, and develop the competence and confidence to enter and enrich their chosen fields. For that and for all you do every day, we are profoundly grateful. Will you please, everyone, join me in a round of applause for our outstanding faculty. You may be seated, faculty. It is now my privilege to introduce Sarah Hill, who will offer the faculty farewell to our graduates. Sarah has served in NTC's accounting program for nearly 12 years, bringing to her teaching a depth of knowledge and practical expertise that she developed as a certified public accountant. She is deeply committed to student learning and to providing an educational experience that is both rigorous and relevant. Sarah also embodies the spirit of lifelong learning that we seek to cultivate in our students. She completed her master's degree during the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, and in doing so, she demonstrated perseverance, discipline, and resolve that has also shaped the journey of so many of our graduates. Sarah's professional expertise, her commitment to her students, and her thoughtful presence make her especially well-suited to address our graduates today. Would you please join me in welcoming Sarah Hill as she comes forward to deliver the faculty farewell.
Thank you, Dr. Stuckenbrock, Dr. Warden, and the NTC Board of Trustees for allowing me to speak to you today. Good morning, graduates. I know many of you have invited your families and friends to celebrate this great accomplishment today, and we'll get to them. But to begin, I really want to take a moment and really appreciate you. Since I've joined my colleagues here at NTC, I would have to say that what stands out most are the students that we have the privilege to work with every single day. As I look out at the expanse of caps in front of me, yes, I see students, but I see so much more than that. I see trusted coworkers that also attend lunch hour Zoom meetings with their instructor. I see siblings not long out of high school quietly leading by example. I see sons and daughters that may be caring for their aging parents, but are still finding the time to complete that degree. I see coaches of sports teams, volunteers, and leaders in our community that have energy and presence that I truly admire. I see devoted friends that, despite balancing it all, are still making time for connection. I see small business owners and leaders of nonprofits wearing all the hats to the best of their ability. I see moms and dads putting in really, really late nights after all those kids' activities have been watched, mouths have been fed, and children have been finally sent to bed. You may be wondering to yourself, how did I make it? I think that is a great question. How did you make it? I imagine it wasn't always easy. At times, you may have felt like you didn't have enough. Sleep, time, energy, empathy. As I speak for my colleagues, I recognize we may have caused you a bit of stress at times. Pushed your limits with deadlines or challenging projects, but you did it. We saw you, and we are so very proud. Today, I will let you in on a secret. Your instructors may have an idea just how hard you worked to get here, because we set out on a similar journey ourselves a while back. I will be the first to say that with every certification, degree, license earned, I declared No more school. I have learned enough. Then, surely a year or two later, something would draw my attention, and the pull to advance my education somehow made its way back amongst all the roles and responsibilities that just seemed to keep growing with me. Know that it is okay to be wrong once in a while, especially when it comes to getting more education. As we make our way closer to the celebration, that brings me back to the family and friends that are all here today. Thank you for recognizing this great accomplishment of your loved one, not just earning a diploma today, but earning it while literally doing all the things. Watching them must have been exhausting. All jokes aside, know your support during this time is something that they will often think back on and smile. I understand that a bit of advice often accompanies an address like this, and I would be remiss not to mention that it's okay, dare I say admirable, to cut back from all the things during different seasons of life. Know that you can still be at your best while choosing to scale back. I would like to leave you with some inspiring words that have often brought me comfort while on this journey. And I think some of you will recognize this line from a well-known set of reflections. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. But give the world the best you've got anyway. As we say farewell, know we hope it is just for now. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Thank you, Sarah, for your remarks and your strong commitment to our students. Now it is my honor to present the 2026 Robert C. Altman Educational Excellence Award. The Altman Award is presented annually to an NTC faculty member who has been recognized by students and peers as an outstanding educator and innovative facilitator of learning. Nominees are selected on criteria that illustrates their facilitation of learning, student development and leadership, program knowledge, and involvement outside the classroom. I am pleased to share that this year's recipient is Kurt Swanson, Supply Chain Management and Leadership Development Faculty for NTC School of Business. Kurt has been with NTC since 2014 and has created significant impact in the lives of students and staff by exemplifying excellence in teaching, service, and mentorship. One student was quoted as sharing that Kurt is one of my favorite instructors at NTC. It feels as though he truly cares about you as a person and wants to bring the best version of yourself. Another nominator wrote, Kurt represents the very best of what this award seeks to recognize, an educator who not only excels in the classroom, but also elevates those around him and contributes meaningfully to the broader college community. Thank you for your service, Kurt, and congratulations on this well-deserved honor. Please come forward to be recognized. Graduates, it's the time for which you've been waiting. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of North Central Technical College in the state of Wisconsin, I now confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the privileges and responsibilities it carries. At this time, ushers will now release you to come forward and receive your diploma.
Wait till you hear your name.
Now presenting diplomas, Charlie Paulsen, School of Agricultural Sciences, Utilities and Transportation, Dean Dr. Greg Krzyzewski, Agribusiness, Kendall Luzinski, Outstanding Graduate. Agronomy, Aubrey Arneson. Katie Choklis. Nathan Hivsch, Outstanding Graduate. Landon Posto, Outstanding Graduate for Agronomy Technician. Bridget Steinagel. Dairy Science Management, Faith Binding. Kelsey Josker, Outstanding Graduate. Ashley Kaminsky. Anya Miller. Veterinary Technician, Jacqueline Bates, Outstanding Graduate. Evie Fraza. Sienna Hamland. Sarah Kiesling. Raina Manlick. Marley Toby. Diesel Equipment Mechanic, Matula Mati. Electrical Power Distribution, Ashton Bayer. Andrew Dasso, Outstanding Graduate. Dawson Dangle. Werner Escalante. Brady Plansky. Ryder Schindler. School of Business and IT, Dean Dr. Jason Schenzel. Accounting, Braden Borisenko. Luke Johnson, Outstanding Graduate. Suzanne Martindale. Alexis Olhoff. George Yang. Administrative Professional, Alicia Weinfertner. Business Management, Kelsey Bellinger. Mick Fitzner. Addie Lehman. Michelle Silencio, outstanding graduate. Emily Wisniewski. Culinary Arts, Calles Calderon. Alexis Fleece. Marcus Gibbs. Faith Hagemeister. Isaac Jasso. Alexis Kramer. Dakota Larson. Skatisha Lovett. Michael Nagel, outstanding graduate. Emily Warwick. Pasture to Plate Butchery, Jamie Butner. Charles Ramlow. Digital Marking, Michelle Phillips, outstanding graduate. Marketing, Madeline Fisher, outstanding graduate. Camillo Zoria Restrepo. Human Resources, Jennifer De La Cruz. Rachel Schulte, outstanding graduate. Legal Studies Paralegal, Ellie Garkey. Cami Keepers. Danielle Shanerock, outstanding graduate. Medical Administrative Professional, Mary Lou Folwarski, outstanding graduate. Medical Office Specialist, Kristen Rampart. Now presenting diplomas, Renee Krings. Sign Language Interpreting in Education, Ashley All. Morgan Bethay. Hannah Baroud. Miranda Roberts. Samantha Seibert. Andrew Young. Small Business Entrepreneurship, Melissa Cosillo Pagal. Supply Chain Assistant, Kelly Hutter, Outstanding Graduate. Cosmetology, Kylie Bear. Elizabeth Grippentrog. Kylie Joss, Outstanding Graduate. Jenny Kang. Tina Lee. Ashlyn Semling. Alexis Seidel. Kennedy Yang. Therapeutic Massage, Mandy Becker Stein. Eliza Karnowski. Potter Chi Low. Jack Regier. IT Computer Support Specialist, Robert Barai. Sarah Hallmark. Nathaniel McAvoy, Outstanding Graduate. Brandon Williams. IT Cybersecurity Specialist, Devlin Kilcoyne. Christopher Waller. IT Information Security, Kyle Martin. IT Network and Systems Administration, Jacob Gorecki, Outstanding Graduate. IT Software Developer, Rachel Block, Outstanding Graduate. Tam Doan. Christian Ebert. Vong He. Austin Kosar. Jim Mua. Terry Valson. Cameron Williams. School of General Studies, Dean Dr. Brooke Schindler, Associate Dean Sarah Bartelt, Early Childhood Education, Sarah Benning, Chantel Dewey, Kayla Henke, outstanding graduate. Samantha Caston. Diana Lohr. Haley Wiesman. Foundations of Teacher Education, Leandra Hahn. Kara Hiding. Juana Marin, outstanding graduate. Liberal Arts Associate of Arts, Lakeisha Williams. School of Engineering and Advanced Manufacturing, Dean Ian Cameron, Associate Dean Dr. Ken Parker, Architectural Design and Technology, Sarah Kessler. Diego Lopez. Matt Aelhoffen. Skylar Phillip. Serena Strasser. Civil Engineering Technology, Nevaeh Mathwick. Corbin Spurl. Henry Tamburino. Jonah Vesper. Automotive Technology, Gabriel Hurd. Isaac Jones. Automotive Technician, Christian Gilbert, outstanding graduate. Luke Gorski. Ji Nu Hang. Riley Held. Daniel Smart. Automotive Service Technician, Noir Mati. Alan Rocha. Now presenting diplomas, Troy Brown. Electromechanical Technology, Jordan Kufal. Kelsey Lines. Ryan Maureen. Industrial Electronics and Maintenance Technician, Noah Moore. Graphic Communications Technologies, Alexandria Lopez. Ava Pitts. Allison Wolf. Mechanical Design Engineering Technology, Alexis Resch, outstanding graduate. Machine Tool Technics, Richard Kurth. Max Lambert. Eric Scheitauer, outstanding graduate. Weichai Fang. Smart Manufacturing Technology, Mihir Sangani. Video Production, Erica Ammon. Rebecca Armstrong. Braden Bullis. Dakota Heath. Riley Krupka, outstanding graduate. Dylan Leffel. Matthew Sells. Russell Teskey. Welding, Fabrication, and Robotics, Cassidy Yanda, outstanding graduate. Isabel Yadis. Wyatt King. Elizabeth Koenig. Darren McMeekin. Mike Reed. Welding, Riley Ott, outstanding graduate. awarded in honor of Darren Wild. Zachary Ramsey. Gas Metal Arc Welding, Gavin Cook. Caden Slack. School of Health Sciences and Community Services, Dean Dr. Angela Raisler, Associate Dean of Allied Health and Human Services, Laura Ahonen, Associate Dean of Nursing, Stephanie Bessert, Dental Hygienist, Delaney Klausnitzer, Cassidy Dillon, Amber Dentelman, Cheyenne Eswine, Erica Gardner, Mai Her, Catherine Janicki, Sophia Cole, Chi Yang Lo, Paige Moore, Kelly Page, Caitlin Sherritt, Haley Stoichkov, Victor Zavala Gwen, outstanding graduate. Expanded Function Dental Auxiliary, Tanaya Rose Clark. Hannah Denader. Pachi Lee. Kathy Westberg. Medical Laboratory Technician, Keila De La Cruz. Luis Gonzalez. Nishiel Huggins. Chloe Genoviak. Christopher Natsky. Susie Xu. Haley Strakoda, outstanding graduate. Heidi Tietz. Anna Warner. Phlebotomy Technician Veronica Anajantai Duran. Emily Ashbrenner. Ben Bonza. Caitlin Gannon. Brody Stark. Now presenting diplomas, Sherry Bunton. Nursing, Kelsey Allen. Katie Brem. Billy Dement, outstanding graduate. Jada Darachowski. Bethany Frankowicz. Delaney Grimm. Randy Yeager. Brittany Jankowski. Kennedy Jens. McKenna Curry. Lauren Laddick. Jordan Leopold. Devin McCown. Corin Mrozinski. Summer Nemetz. Alicia Olhoff. Jordan Pettit. McKenna Radke. Monique Richardson. Michaela Rigney. Elizabeth Roman Balin. Madison Smith. Casey Steeny. Samantha Stolp. Luke Vandenberg. Kristen Will. Kelsey Wolfgram. Megan Zumansky. Nursing assistant Heather Kuhl. Katrina Denfeld. Kaylee Ewert. Chloe Mungia. Radiography, Alicia Charbonneau. Haley Dintelman. Gracie Dotter. Annalise Friday. Lily Glykoff. Callie Konitz. Colin Kappel. Lily Larbeski. Sophie Madej. Madison Metzler. Kendra Phillips. Delana Radlinger. Jessica Rodriguez. Olivia Urmansky. Chloe Weisenberger. Afton Werner. Jaden Wright. Respiratory therapy, Diana Bryant. McKenna DeBrew. Mackenzie Kufal. Lauren Lalamont. Milena Lemke. Samuel Morochek. Surgical Technology, Catherine Ament. Riley Geiger. Ryan Nayaves. Madison Olson, outstanding graduate. Laura Parola. Maya Reitz. Candace Rouleau. Lillian Stengel. Olivia Volrath. Cade Wenninger. Peng Zhang. Now presenting diplomas, Paul Prue. Sterile Processing Technician, Riley Kolpak. Callie Lutz. Medical Assistant, Haley Gardner. Gracie Hall. Lily Holmes, outstanding graduate. Medical Coding Specialist, Stacy Jagler. Sarah Kramer. Jenna Kuzmik. Criminal Justice Studies, Brandon Jorgensen. Ayana Juan Jimenez. Gabriel Cluck. Alexandra Pieper, outstanding graduate. Aiden Pineda. Calvin Scheuer. Kyle Schmidt. Emergency Medical Technician, Penelope Lewis. EMT Firefighter, Shobin Arts, outstanding graduate for Healthcare Office Assistant. Human Services Associate, Marlena Barrios. Victoria Ben Khalifa.
Victoria! It was there, I
Tristan Braunschweig. Julia Denani. Alexandria Fradrich. Nicole Hemmingson. Michael Lau. Sarah List. Allison Miller. Stephanie Terpstra. Taylor Waller, outstanding graduate. Human Services Assistant, Nicole Russell, outstanding graduate. Substance Use Disorder Counseling, Kimberly Brusky. Cassandra Judkins. Melissa Lehman. Melissa Lipka. Charlene Smith, outstanding graduate. Substance Abuse Education, Elise Harvey. Sunsea Specialization, Bradley Hintz. School of Workforce Training, Professional Development, and Apprenticeship, represented by Dean Ian Cameron. Millwright Maintenance Mechanic, Mark Leininger. Will Chevs. Plumbing, Corey Knowles. Abraham Lutz.
Will all graduates please rise? As graduates of North Central Technical College, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of May 2026. Graduates, you may be seated. I want to be the first to welcome you as newest alumni of NTC. Class of 2026, you're joining a distinguished group of alumni who are part of the fabric of life right here in North Central Wisconsin. Every day, in many ways, we have the opportunity to interact with NTC graduates who are working to ensure a better quality of life for our community. At this time, I'd like for anyone who has completed their associate degree, technical diploma, certificate, or short-term training at NTC to please stand and be recognized as our alumni. Thank you for being part of our history. We want you to stay connected with the college, and we're here to help you grow both professionally and personally. I encourage you to make NTC your first step in learning, not your last. In closing, I wish to thank all graduates, staff, family, and friends of the graduates for attending this truly memorable college event. In addition, I'd like to thank everyone at the college who planned and made sure this event was successful. Let's give them a round of applause. We are also holding a graduation cap contest to recognize the students with the most creative decor on their graduation cap. There was a lot today. Submissions will be featured on the NTC Facebook page, and I want to encourage you to go out and vote for your favorite design until May 19th at noon. These creative designs are a reflection of the pride our students have in their accomplishments at NTC. As a reminder, students, faculty will be available to greet graduates after the ceremony in the Commons. Please look for your program schools banner. Staff will be available to guide you. I ask that guests remain seated until the recessional has finished. I hereby declare this May 2026 North Central Technical College commencement ceremony to be adjourned. Hit the celebration music.